Assalamu alaikum dear students, welcome back to Dr. Zahid Math. In this video, we are covering three powerful questions from section 6.2 solids of revolution. That means we are going to do volume. In 6.1, we did area. If you have not watched that video, please go to the playlist, watch it and then come back to 6.2. So we are going to do volume in this exercise. How to find the volume of the surfaces. Okay. Right. There are three questions and the three questions are from the textbook. I will explain step by step how to sketch the region and apply the correct method to find the volume. Let's begin. Right. So before going to this, let me tell you one thing. Usually the students, they find it difficult for 6.2, that is volume, compared to area, which is 6.1. So that's why I've given some basic ideas. What are the things you need to understand before you start studying this exercise? The first thing is, what type of problem is given? When you are reading the question, you should be careful. They ask you to find the volume based on the rotation or revolution. If the question is related to rotation with x-axis, then you have to use disk method. Even if it is with respect to y-axis, you have to use disk method. But for both the things, the method is same, but the formula is different. Okay. If you are using the rotation or revolving around x-axis, that is vertical rotation, we use disk method. Disk means just around. You can say like that. There are two methods. Washer method is also there. Let me come back later. So disk means what? Just you are going to see the surface, right? It means what? There is no hole in the surface. You can say like that. So for that, if it is rotated or revolved around x-axis, use the formula volume is equal to pi integral a to b f of x, that is the whole square into dx. So this is nothing but your y. Okay, right. If the rotation is going with respect to y-axis, the formula volume is equal to pi integral a to b or another limit c to d, and it will be g of y. The function will be in terms of y and the integration will be in terms of y. Keep in your mind, the very important thing is this square. All the students, they used to forget the square. So keep this in your mind. The next thing is washer method. That means if you have a washer like this, it means if there is a hole in the center. Okay. That means with the hole, if the question comes, then you are going to use the volume formula. V is equal to pi integral a to b bracket open r of x the whole square, right, minus small r of x the whole square into dx. What is meant by r of x? R of x is the outer curve and the small r of x is the inner curve. You can say like that. That means the washer method, you rotate a region that has a hole in the middle. What you say, like a donut. You can say like a donut. Okay. That's a very easy thing. It's like a donut. Or washer used in plumbing. You know the plumbing work, right? For the taps and everything. When the tap is there, we are connecting with the washer to stop leaking, right? So donut or a washer used in plumbing, you can say. So you can think of a stack of ring shaped washers. You can say like that. But there is no question given in the classwork washer method. So it means I'm going to discuss only these two problems. Okay, right. Now, what are the quick tricks you are going to remember? The first trick is, if it is rotated around x-axis, then use x limits function of x. That's what I said, integral f of x the whole square into dx. If it is rotated on y-axis, use the functions in terms of y and use the y limits. So same thing, you are going to use g of y the whole square into dy. Okay, right. So another important thing which I told you is always square the function. Next, using calculator to find the intersection points if needed. Okay, sometimes using calculator you can find the intersection points also easily, or you can make it equations, no problem. Suppose you have a curve across like this, it is there. You're going to split the integral into two parts. pi is always coming outside the integral, which I told you here. Look at here, pi will be there and the square will be there. Keep these things in your mind. Okay. So keep in your mind, this means one curve, but anyway, I'm not going to discuss this one. In case in future class for homework questions, if there is a washer question is there, I will discuss this washer questions. Okay, right. Again, repeat. So what are the things you should remember? If it is rotating around x-axis, okay, right, use x limits and integration with respect to x. If it is rotated around or revolved around y-axis, and give the function in terms of y and integration with respect to y, right? And pi will be outside, function will be square. Pi will be outside, function will be square. Keep this in your mind, right? So these are the important points you have to remember, right? Once again, write the formula. Pi integral a to b, right? F of x the whole square into dx with respect to x-axis. And then pi integral a to b or c to d, no problem. G of y the whole square into dy if it is related to y-axis. Okay. If there is a washer method, very easy. Integral a to b, outer curve minus inner curve into dx. So these are the three formulas you are going to remember. Right. Let's go to the first question. The region bounded by the x-axis. The graph of the equation y equals x square plus 1 and the lines x equals minus 1 and x equals 1 is revolved about the x-axis. Please underline the first point. Revolved around the x-axis. This is the very, very important point. If it is about x-axis, integration going with respect to x. Keep in your mind. Find the volume of the resulting solid. So you are going to find the volume of the resulting solid. Right. So let's go to the solution. Okay. The region bounded by x-axis and the graph of the equation. So you have y is equal to x square plus 1 and x is equal to minus 1 and x is equal to plus 1. These are the things available. Let's try to sketch this graph. This you know very well, it is a line. This also you know very well, it is a line. But this is a curve. How do you know it is curved, teacher? Because the power of y is 1 and the power of x is 2. I already taught 4 types of parabola. Remember all of you? This is one parabola and this is another one and this is another one. Then the next one, right? This is the parabola what? Y square equals x. This is y square equals minus x. X square equals y and x square equals minus y. Now look at this one. What curve you have this now? You have now y equals x square. So y equals x square means this parabola which is projecting upwards. So if it is y equals x square, it is going through 0, 0. But the equation is what? Y equals x square plus 1. So the parabola is going like this, right? So I'm not drawing the axis. The parabola is going like this. Okay, right. So I want to know where it cuts is this line. What is the equation of this line? The equation of the line is this is your y-axis, right? So the equation of y-axis is what? X equals 0. So take this equation, put x is equal to 0 in the equation, y equals x square plus 1. This I taught in the previous exercise, you can remember. When I put x is equal to 0, this is 0 square plus 1, which implies y equals what? 1. So it means my point is what? X equals 0 and y equals 1. So it means my sketch is, so here is the point 0, 1 because this point is 1, right? So the parabola is like this, right? So the parabola is like this. Okay, right. Now let's draw the next two lines. This is your parabola. Y is equal to x square plus 1. Okay, right. So we want to know this point where it cuts. If it is y equals x square, it will go here, right? Okay, keep in your mind. Okay, right. The next two lines are x is equal to 1 and x is equal to minus 1. So this is minus 1, sorry. This is minus 1 and this is plus 1, right? So we are going to draw two lines. Okay, so this is, this is coming as a curved line. So this is the line x equals minus 1 and this is the line x equals 1. So this is a line x equals 1 and this is a line x equals minus 1. Can you see the region now? This is the region. You are going to find out the volume. Very, 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 very simple. So the sketch is very clear. We are going to find out the volume. What is the formula for volume? Volume is equal to pi. This is rotation around x-axis. The formula is integral a to b f of x the whole square dx. F of x means, keep in your mind, it is y. Okay, f of x the whole square into dx. So this equals pi, right? Integral, forget about the limits. Let's go to f of x. What is your f of x? This is your f of x. Look at here. This is your f of x. Y means what? F of x, right? So this is f of x is x square plus 1 the whole square into dx. This square is this one. Don't forget this square. Every student forget this square, so don't forget. In volume, there is a square is there in the formula, right? We want the limits for x. Look at the limits. X is going from here and to here, okay? So it means what? It goes from minus 1 to plus 1, right? So let us start. That's it. Now your idea discussion is over. Now we are going back to the integration. Very simple integration. Minus 1 to plus 1. X square plus 1 the whole square into dx. Right. I want to explain what is a plus b whole square. A plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square, which you studied in 001. Now we want x square plus 1 the whole square. So in the place of a you have x square. In the place of b you have 1. So x square the whole square plus 2ab, okay, plus b square, which is 1 square. So look here, a is x square, then this square is this one. So x to the power of 4 plus 2x square, right, and then plus 1. So x square plus 1 the whole square is equal to x power 4 plus 2x square plus 1. So this is your a plus b whole square expansion. So let's go to this rule. This equals, right, pi integral minus 1 to plus 1, right? This will become x power 4 plus 2x square plus 1 into dx. Now your mind is asking one question. What is that? Teacher, there is a power 2. We have the formula x power n dx, which is x power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. Why can't we do this one, x square plus 1 the whole cube divided by 3, teacher? You cannot do like this. Why? Because it is x square inside. Because of that, you cannot do it. Okay, right. Okay, teacher, if it is x, can I do? Yes, if it is x, you can do it, right? Suppose you have integral x plus 1 the whole square. Then you can write x plus 1 the whole power 3 divided by 3. Okay, right. So these are all the things, something about I don't want to discuss here. Okay, keep in your mind. Yes. Now what we are going to do, we are going to integrate this one. I taught already, if there is a limit, same number with plus and minus, you can think about odd and even functions. What is that? The rule is, right, integral a minus a2 plus a f of x dx is equal to twice times integral 0 to a f of x dx when the function is even, right? This is equal to 0 when the function is what? Odd. The same idea, I'm going to use it. This equals, right? What kind of function this one? Even function. What kind of function this one? Even function. All the numbers I said it is an even function. Keep in your mind. Okay. So I'm going to write it as pi. This integral minus 1 to plus 1, I'm going to write as twice times integral 0 to 1. And then x power 4 plus 2x square plus 1 into dx. Okay, right. So now I'm going to integrate this one, which is 2 pi bracket open x power 5 divided by 5 plus 2x power 3 divided by 3 plus x into dx. How? Integration of x power n is x power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus integrating constant c if there is no limit. If there is a limit, no c. Okay, teacher, what happened to 1 dx, teacher? 1 integration is x. Keep in your mind. Now, the limits is 0 to 1. So, we are going to put upper limit minus lower limits. Okay, so upper limit we are going to put it as x1 plus 2 1 to the power of 3 1 to the power of 5. Use brackets always, even though there is no minus, please use brackets. Okay, right. So divided by 3 plus 1. Lower limits of course 0 0 0. So put all these things in the calculator without pi. Put this one, put this one, put this one. How to put in the calculator? Don't touch this pi. Put like this. Okay, 2 times the whole thing, you put it in the calculator. Okay, or keep it 2 outside, no problem, as you like. So this equals, let me do it in the calculator. So 2 pi, I'm not taking pi, I'm just taking 2 only. 2 1 by 5 plus 2 by 3 plus 1, which is equal to 56. Okay, it is 56 pi over 15. Don't put pi in the calculator, it will give decimals. Decimal answers they don't accept. Okay, right. So this is the idea of the first question, right? Is it clear? Very, very clear. Keep in your mind. Okay, let's go to the next question. Question number 6. Sketch the region R bounded by the graphs. So you need to sketch the region bounded by the graphs of the given equations and find the volume, okay, of the solid generated if R is revolved about x-axis. If it is x-axis, integration is going on with respect to what? X. Keep in your mind. Okay, right. So let's go to the solution. Okay, so what are the curves given? Y equals root x given, x equals 4 given, and y equals 0 given, and x-axis is given. Y equal to 0 is nothing but what? X-axis. So both are same, right? Yes. Okay teacher, how can I draw y equals root x? I never seen this equation in my life. You always say like that. Yes, okay, no problem. Y equals root x, right? So just square on both sides. What you need to do? Just square on both sides. If you square this, I will get y square equals what? Root x square is x. Okay, let's go. This is y square equals x. This is y square equals minus x. This is x square equals y. Most of the time you will get parabola only. X square equals minus y. Now guess which is your curve, right? Here is y square, here is x power 1. So the first curve is your equation. Clear, right? This is going to become your line. This is going to become your line. But this is going to become your curve. Why curve, teacher? Because the power of any one variable is more than 1. Okay, let's sketch this one. Okay, so I will start the sketch here, right? So, okay, right. So the parabola is projecting other side. I'm sorry. Parabola is projecting other side. So let me take this side as more. Oh, sorry. I think I'll take this side as more. Okay, right. So this is your parabola. This one. Okay, right. Y square equals x. Okay, or you write the equation which is given in the question. That will be better for you. So the which is given is what? Y equals root x. That is better for you. Y equals root x. Then after that, what are the things is given? X is equal to 4. So here is the point, x is equal to 4. So it's a line coming from here. X is equal to 4. Okay, right. So this is over. Y equals 0. So y equals 0 means this one. Okay, because x-axis is y equal to 0, right? Yes. So what portion is this one? So this portion you are going to find it. Clear? Yes. So very simple. This point is 0, right? And this point is 4. Keep in your mind. Let's start now. So it is revolved about x-axis. So you're going to write the formula with respect to x-axis. So what is the formula? Volume is equal to pi integral a to b f of x the whole square into dx whole square. F of x is nothing but your y. Keep in your mind. So volume is equal to pi integral. Don't take the limits. Let's go for f of x. What's your f of x? This is your y. Y equals root x. So this is root x. After that, this square dx. What about the limits for x? Look at here. Starting from 0 and ending with 4. So it goes with, where is my question? Yes, 0 to 4. Very easy integration. Only thing is understanding is difficult, but integration is very easy. So pi integral 0 to 4 root x is x, square is x. So it is x. So v is equal to pi integral 0 to 4, sorry, no need to write. Integration of x is x square divided by 2, 0 to 4. So which is v is equal to pi, upper limit substitution is 4 square divided by 2 minus lower limit substitution is 0. So it is 4 square is 16, 16 divided by 2 is equal to what? 8. So pi 8. So you want me to write here? No problem. So pi, after that 8 here. So volume is equal to 8 pi. Of course, I'm not writing the units. So keep in your mind, volume is nothing but cubic units. But we are not very much concentrating on units. So if you want, you can write. But otherwise, area is a square units and volume is a cubic units. Centimeter square, meter square, something like that. Okay, let's go to the last question of this exercise. Okay, right. So the region bounded by y-axis. So far, what is happening? X-axis. And the graph of the equation is y equals x cube. Y equals 1. Y equals 8 is revolved about y-axis. When it is y-axis, keep in your mind integrating or integration with respect to what? Y. That is very, very important. Find the volume of the resulting solid. So we are going to find. So keep in your mind, your volume formula is pi times integral a to b g of y dy with the square. It is not f of x. It means here everything in terms of y. Keep in your mind. Okay, right. So let's start this question. So let us go for the solution. Solution is y equal to x cube, y equal to 1, y equal to 8. Okay, right. So this is going to become a line and this is going to become a line and this is going to become a curve. Why? Because the power is first is 1 and the second is more than 1. Okay, teacher, how can I remember this y equals x cube? In the last video, I taught few curves, parabola, circle, straight lines, and also this curve I taught. How the appearance of y equals x cube, it will be like this. Keep in your mind. Okay, let's start the sketch. Okay, right. So I'm going to draw the sketch. Okay, right. So let me draw the sketch. Y equals x cube. My diagram is not good, but this is the model. Y equals x cube. So this is the equation y equals x cube, right? And what else we need to draw? Y equals 1 and y equals 8. So let me take this as 1. And for example, I'll take this one. Y equals 8 is here, for example, okay? It's not so correct, but it's not perfect, but still it is okay, right? So y equals 1 is this line and y equals 8 is this line. So we are going to find, it's not correct. It is okay, sorry, I'm not so expert. Okay, so this is the one, this is a straight line. Keep in your mind, this is a straight line. So this is the place we are going to find out the volume. Okay, right. Y values, keep in your mind. We are starting from y values. So you should go along this line. Before I'm going from here to here, right? So let's start the formula. So what is the formula? V is equal to, right? V is equal to pi integral a to b. Since we are rotating around y-axis and the region touches the x-axis, there is no hole. Keep in your mind, it's a disk method. Okay, I'm not telling all these details. You'll be more confused, but I'm telling. So it is g of y or x of y. Some teacher will use x of y, no problem, dy. Okay, you want to get y. What is the equation given? Y equals x cube. But you need, I'll write here, you need x equals. Okay, so keep in your mind, x equals you want. So how can you find x equals? So with this equation, y equals x cube, I want x. So I'm raising power 1 by 3. I'm raising power 1 by 3. If I raise, I will get y to the power of 1 by 3 is equal to x. So volume is equal to pi integral g of y, which is y to the power of 1 by 3. Okay. And then it is dy. Y limits, just now I said it's going from 1 to 8. So it is 1 and this is 8. Okay. So v is equal to pi and then you are going to integrate. So integral y power n dy is equal to y power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. If there is no constant, plus c should be added. But here there is a constant, so no c. So y to the power of 1 by 3. So y to the power of 1 by 3 plus 1 divided by 1 by 3 plus 1. Okay, 1 to 8. So volume is equal to pi bracket open. What is 1 by 3 plus 1? You can put in the calculator, which is 3. So which is 4 pi, 3 plus 1, 4 pi 3, right? Okay. Right, I made a mistake. The same which I told you will forget square. I made a mistake. Right, you should put square. This one. See, I forgot it. So what happens now? This is going to become y to the power of 2 by 3. Okay. So what happens now? 2 by 3 plus 1. So y to the power of, this is not the integration. This is going to become integral limits 1 to 8 into dy. Okay, right. So now y to the power of 2 by 3 plus 1 divided by 2 by 3 plus 1, and the limit is 1 to 8. So 2 by 3 plus 1, which is equal to 2 plus 3 plus by 3, which is equal to 5 over 3. You can put this in the calculator, no problem, right? So v is equal to pi bracket open y to the power of 5 by 3 divided by 5 by 3, and the limit is 1 to 8. So v is equal to pi. Let me split this one to the top. Not split, let me flip. So pi by 3 will come as 3 by 5, and then y to the power of 5 by 3 to the power 1 to 8. So v equals pi 3 by 5 bracket open 8 to the power of 5 by 3 minus 1 to the power of 5 by 3. So you put all these things in the calculator. So when I put this in the calculator, I got pi, right? All together I put in the calculator, right? So I get the answer 93 by 5. 93 over 5. So V is equal to, right, volume is equal to 93 pi divided by 5. So this is your final answer. So this finishes your 6.2. Okay. So if you understood even one method from today's video, please like, share and subscribe to support this channel. The full GSMA 102 playlist is ready for you. Watch, revise and succeed. See you in the next video, inshallah. Take care. Bye bye.